if we had not touched it since last year, there will not be a charge of manslaughter against Ikechukwu Ogbonna, and he will be going free.
The executive director of Men Against Rape Foundation and the Make a Difference initiative has lauded the Lagos state government for its efforts in reviewing charges against Ikechukwu Ogbonna following his alleged complicity in the circumstances leading to his wife Bimbo Ogbonna's death.
We are calling this press conference to appreciate the fact that the Lagos State government, the Attorney General of Federation of Lagos State, the Attorney General of Lagos State, and the Director of Public Prosecution have acted very responsively and responsibly in evaluating the evidence which the police had initially bungled, and have therefore filed a proper charge against Ikechukwu Ogbonna, who will now be standing trial over involuntary manslaughter.
On the 31st of January, a Lagos State Magistrate Court remanded Ogbonna in the Ikoyi Detention Center till his official arraignment on a charge of manslaughter. Ikechukwu, who is presently being held in a detention facility, has been charged with involuntary manslaughter. Adebayo Kafayat Teller, a magistrate in Yaba, dismissed Ogbonna's bail application and ordered that he be held in prison until March 7, 2023 to allow the Director of Public Prosecutors to file the charge in the proper court. He was still free after the Lagos State Police charged the deceased husband with carelessness for neglecting to provide prompt care to his wife, who had 95% fire burns. Men Against Rape and Amnesty International quickly raised the alarm about his suspected involvement in his wife's death. MARF, Amnesty International, and the deceased family's lawyer have petitioned the Lagos State government in December 2022 to rearrest and charge Ogbonna. Barrister Odiana Eriata had written to the Lagos State Police Command requesting that the charge of negligence be reviewed because it fell short of the legal standard. In response, the Lagos State Director of Public Prosecution, Babajide Martins, requested the case file from the police, reviewed the evidence against Ogbonna, and upgraded the charge from negligence to manslaughter, punishable by life imprisonment, under Section 229 of the Lagos State Criminal Law.
That case file has been reviewed. The evidence thereof has been evaluated, and the Lagos State government has therefore charged Ikechukwu Ogbonna more appropriately with the charge of involuntary manslaughter under Section 224 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State. Now, the punishment for the charge of manslaughter under Section 224 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State is found in Section 229 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State. And in that Section 229, the punishment prescribed for involuntary manslaughter is a life imprisonment.
On February 9th, Ogbonna approached the court requesting for release pending his next arraignment. The Lagos State Director of Public Prosecution opposed the bail motion, claiming that Ogbonna was a flight risk who would abscond from the court if given bail due to the severity of the sentence for the offense. After hearing both counsel's arguments, Justice Nicole Clay adjourned the matter until February 23, 2023 to issue a ruling. Lemi told journalists in Abuja on Friday, February 10, 2023, that the video evidence proved that Bimbo was trapped inside their home by the fire and that her husband, rather than calling for help, was seen videotaping the burning house from outside the premises.
The evidence he produced was that he was video recording his wife Bimbo inside the house burning while he was outside recording the incidents. And we were concerned because if you have a poultry and you suddenly discover that the poultry is gutted by fire, what will be your first course of action? Naturally, every sane, normal person would immediately try first to open the poultry door so that the chicks and chickens that can escape into safety will escape into safety. So, but we were concerned that while Bimbo was burning in the fire, which he claimed she had locked herself inside and fire was burning. He did not shout to call for rescue. Instead, in a calm voice, he was running a commentary on how Bimbo had locked herself in and had set herself ablaze and was recording it as if to keep an evidence. Unfortunately, that evidence has come to haunt him.
He therefore praised the Lagos State government for being quick and responsible in investigating their concerns and taking appropriate steps to ensure that Ogbonna is properly charged. Ogbonna is facing a new accusation of involuntary manslaughter, which is punished under Section 229 of the Lagos State Criminal Law. He would face life imprisonment as prescribed by Section 229 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State if found guilty.